Hi, I'm Kirsten Romero, the registered dietitian with Senior Services of Southeastern Virginia. We're all spending a lot more time at home recently, so I thought I could start a new series I'm calling Cooking from My Pantry. Today, I'm actually going to make something that doesn't require any cooking at all, and it really is using ingredients from my own pantry. Right here, I have oats, which are an excellent source of whole grains. I have some 100% maple syrup. I have some semi-sweet chocolate chips. And of course, dark chocolate, we all know, is good for us. I have some sunflower seed butter, a little bit of salt, and then I have some vanilla. And what I'm going to make is called protein balls. Okay, so let's get started. I am going to post the recipe for all of you to look at, and also some of my ideas for a well-stocked pantry to go along with this series, and we'll progress throughout a couple different videos, and I'll make other things in the future. So the first part of this recipe is to use 1 1/4 cups of oats. It's very, very easy. You take all of these ingredients and put them in one bowl. Okay, and then the next thing is to take the nut butter, or what I'm using today is actually a seed butter. It's sunflower seed butter. And I need a spoon. I didn't think of that. And I'm going to put that in my 1/2 cup measure because the recipe calls for 1/2 cup of nut butter or seed butter. Okay, so this is a delicious flavor if you've never tried it before. Also, it's an excellent source of protein, and if you have any allergies, like we do in our house, it's an alternative for a nut butter. Tastes great if you're gonna have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You do a nut butter, sunflower nut butter and jelly sandwich. It tastes great on bananas. Tastes great with celery. Okay, so I just put that in there, and then it's a 1/2 cup of the chocolate chips, which my other 1/2 cup measure is right here. That's about all I have left. We're gonna clean out my pantry with these recipes. Okay, and then I'm gonna use some maple syrup, and the recipe does call for 1/3 cup of maple syrup, but I know that this sunflower nut butter, I keep calling it nut, sunflower seed butter, is actually kind of on the sweeter side. So I'm gonna use what I would call a scant 1/3 cup of the maple syrup as my sticky sweetener to hold these protein balls together. And then it's a teaspoon of vanilla. Whoop. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Really, the salt just brings out the flavor and all the sweetness. And this isn't a large amount of salt for those of you who are watching your salt. And you know, you could leave it out if you wanted to. Still tons of flavor here. You don't have to add salt. Just gonna add a little bit. And then it's as easy as all this. You just mix it all up. Now it does come out to be extremely sticky. So after we get it all mixed up, I'm just gonna show you what it looks like here. I don't have a professional camera person. We're just working with what we have here at our house. So we have to do it this way without the zoom in. And I'm gonna mix it all up here. And then we're gonna stand by for about 1/2 hour. And I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator because once it gets cool, it's easier for me to roll it into balls. So if my camera person will please cut off the camera, we'll see you back in 30 minutes. Okay, that 1/2 hour has gone by and we're back in the kitchen. I started rolling out a few of these right here, and they're still very sticky. I'm not gonna kid you, it's kind of messy, but it works a lot easier after they've been refrigerated than it would have if I had done it right away. So just forming it into balls, and if you have like a little ice cream scoop, that's also a way to do it, but you have to have a smaller one, otherwise it'd come out really, really huge. And these are delicious. I'm telling you, they're so yummy. You can make them, I would say about an inch size ball, about what I'm doing right now. And as I said, just expect it, it is messy. And I probably should put it back in the fridge. It's been out for a couple minutes. Having trouble rolling this one up. But after you've got them all rolled, and I have a piece of wax paper here on my cookie sheet, after you've got them all rolled up, I would put them in the refrigerator, and then they'll get a little bit more solid and hold together better. And I would just put them like this in the refrigerator. And once they've set, then you can just keep them stored in an airtight container. These are just a great snack that you can actually take with you. If you want to, you can put them in a little plastic bag. You take them with you on the go. You can eat them as a snack. You can eat them for breakfast. They do have a good source of whole grains from the oats, and then they also have good protein coming from the sunflower seed butter. And they've got that nice little hit of dark chocolate, which is so delicious. And there are lots of different variations that you can do. Another one that I really like is with almond butter, the smooth almond butter. And I would still use the oats, probably the same, every other component would be the same, but my add-in, instead of the chocolate chip, I really like it with a little bit of coconut that's unsweetened and some raisins or other kind of dried fruit. It might be really good with raisins as well. But there are all kinds of variations that you can do. You could add slivered almonds. You could add chia seeds. If you have chia seeds, that's a great source of omega-3 fats. But that's it for today. So I'm gonna sign off for now, and I'll be back again when we do some cooking for my pantry. Thank you so much.